The demo has been released for Final Fantasy XVI, and it was everything I wanted out of this game. I'm going to talk about what I really liked of this demo, which means there will be spoilers. The visuals in the back are going to be screen caps from my playthrough, so those are also going to be spoilers. Before we get into this, I'd like to say it's worth playing it on your own without any outside influence, and then come back here after for some opinions on the game. So now that that's out of the way, let's get into this. The first thing that really grabs you in this game is the visuals. The PS5 is a strong console, and it feels like Square Enix are trying to optimize the game to get every ounce of available power out for the player to experience. The environmental textures feel well polished and crafted with thought and care. The characters are all realistic without accidentally slipping into that uncanny valley feeling. One thing I think the game also does really well are the environments. Each locale you visit within the demo has its own distinct feel to it. Rosalith having these warm, sunny lighting effects while the swamp feels oppressive and muted as fog covers nearly every inch of the zone. The cutscenes that took place within interiors and castles like Rosalith and Dalmek are all amazing. They really immerse you in the location with how the rooms are constructed and the arrangement of the objects. It almost feels like the location is another character within a scene. Clothing also manages to stand out of each personal outfit carrying a little style specific to the character, and the soldier uniforms helping to show off how each faction arms their men. While playing the game, I had to set the graphics mode as I'm not really someone who cares about higher frame rates. I only built a PC this year, so I've been playing at 30 FPS almost all my life. I experienced zero buffering, lag, input delay, or even screen tearing. Overall, at the level of graphics this game is displaying, it's astonishing that it manages to run so smooth, at least for me. Another standout part of this game is the voice acting. Coupled with the dialogue, characters speak in a very organic way, and it feels like the cast are given the freedom to go all out with their characters. Especially with the yelling and screaming. It all feels so visceral and real, it brings you into the moment of the characters and helps attach you to them. There are cutscene moments in this demo that have had me so grossly enthralled, I thought I was watching a movie. The way characters speak feel distinctive as well. I caught myself guessing where people were from based on accent alone. There's such a broad range of tone to everyone's performances. These small little things or linguistic differences between characters help you view everyone as an independent entity as opposed to just a nameless pawn soldier or throwaway NPC. I'd say my favorite performance in the gameplay has to be Benedicta, followed very closely by Clive. During all the promotional material and gameplay, the only thing that bothered me was the in-game UI. It felt too futuristic for a fantasy title, but after having a chance to play the game with the HUD, I've changed my mind. It's only on screen as much as it needs to, and it fits right into the game. It doesn't stand out, but it doesn't also lack personality. This isn't something I normally focus on too much, but for some reason it really stood out to me in the demos and trailers. But now that I've had a chance to play it, I'm alright with it. So now it's time for the thing that we all care about, combat. In the base demo content, we get access to what I assume will be a small portion of Clive's total kit with basic attacks, fireballs, guard, dodge, phoenix shift, combat teleport, and a high damage attack on a cooldown. All these mechanics start to form a picture of what combat's capable of, using a good amount of timing but not too much actual decision making with what option for when. This was fun but did feel lacking. But once you finish the demo, you get access to the iconic Battles mode that lets you play a mission further in the game with access to Phoenix, Titan, and Garuda's abilities. After completely crushing that Dragoon, I thought I was ready for the upgrade. Turns out I wasn't. While I got through relatively unscathed, I did feel like I was sorely underutilizing all the tools I had by this point. I hope that when you experience the natural progression of getting new abilities, the learning curve isn't as steep. The good side to this is that it shows that combat has layers of nuance that will take time to master. Rewarding the people who want to dive right into the mechanics and push them to the limits is a good way to get people coming back for repeat playthroughs. This game is presenting itself to easily be in the conversation for Game of the Year, and I think writing this off as just another RPG will be the worst mistake you make this year. I've been waiting for this game for years, and now that it's finally less than a week away, I'm having trouble containing my hype for the game. I hope this little review was of some value to you guys, and thanks for watching. Just a little self-promotion here, but I've started streaming on Twitch, aiming for once a week, so go follow me on there for slightly more regular content than my YouTube. I'm trying to get my hands on a decent capture card to stream Final Fantasy XVI, but that's more of a maybe thing, and let's hope. To convince you guys to check out the Twitch, I'm going to end this video with a few clips from my years of streaming on a PS4. Hope you enjoy that. I'm going to head out. I really hope these proximity mines won't trigger when I walk over them. Oh!
Yeah, it plays incredibly clunky, so if you see me miss shots at close range, like, you could argue, it's actually for the immersion of being a sniper, but no, it just is clunky. It's a clunky game. Can I hop that? Yeah, probably. Oh! Ah, I beat it, boys.
Now do me a favor and get the hell out of there.
Brace yourself.
Oh, shit.
All right.
You don't understand what kind of altered beast I am, bucko. Watch this. That did not help.